viewers, welcome to our Free Concept TV. Headline: UK government to Tinubu use money saved from subsidy removal to fund education. The UK Government Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office (FCDO) has asked President Bola Tinubu to use the money saved from removing fuel subsidy to fund education in the country. According to Vanguard FCDO representative Lan Atifield, who made the call at the end of the inconclusive education project in Nigeria supporting mainstreaming in conclusion for equity learning SMEL in Abuja on Wednesday, for the next 5 years or so, I am sure we won't be discussing how we can mainstream some elements of inconclusive education. Major economic changes are taking place, such as changes to fuel subsidy. It should begin to be rolled out to support Nigerians' human development, to build, among other things, the education and service that young people need. Also, speaking at the event, country director of Sight Savers Nigerian, a non-profit organization, Dr. Sunday Isyaku, urges that inconclusively in education remains the foundation of national development. According to him, government at all levels and communities must ensure that children with disabilities are integrated into the mainstream when it comes to their education and future. The UK Government Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office (FCDO) has asked President Bola Tinubu to use the money saved from removing fuel subsidy to fund education in the country. According to Vanguard FCDO representative Lan Atifield, who made the call at the end of the inconclusive education project in Nigeria supporting mainstreaming in conclusion for equity learning SMEL in Abuja on Wednesday, for the next 5 years or so, I am sure we won't be discussing how we can mainstream some elements of inconclusive education. Major economic changes are taking place, such as changes to fuel subsidy. It should begin to be rolled out to support Nigerians' human development, to build. Alright viewers, you have listened to today's news. The headline says UK government Tinubu use money saved from subsidy removal to fund education. I think I feel like liking this post, this write-up 1 million times. Like liking it 1 million times. You see? It's because these people don't know the importance of education. If they know the importance of education, they will know that they need money need to go into education. Like lots of money need to go into education. But because they don't know how important education is, how education can help the economy grow, can help society, they don't know. Let's read comments. Somebody here says good advice. Somebody here says slavery no dey tire you. Which good advice? Somebody here says the advice is not needed. Somebody says, why do we have to fund education for your brain drain? Our president should push funds into production reasons. I love Peter Obi. They will give you with right hand, but they will collect it with the left hand. All the countries they colonize, they will sow seed of corruption, theory of divide and rule strategies. Now, these commenters are really blasting the UK because they're saying that these people are they are not straightforward. They are corrupt people. United Kingdom, the UK, they are corrupt. There are people. Someone said all the country that they colonize and later allow them to go, they are still controlling those countries. You understand? Now, someone made a vital point here, saying that they should fund they should put the money more on building things, fund some like refineries to build other things. Then later, I feel that's also a good idea, because if they put all the money in education, it's really going to not really going to be that okay. You understand? Let's say they are going to, the money they are generating on first subsidy is much. Okpo B, like it's Okpo yeah. It's as in Okpo yeah. You understand what I talk? So now they cannot invest all the money they get from from subsidy into education. Now what I want to say is that they should split the money, half in education, half in funding refineries. Ochema help, Ochema better, because when you pack all the money and put one place, it's not going to burn shite. We need money to be burning. I don't mean to burn, baby. You understand? What I mean is that when you invest, like, it's just like when you build the refineries, you are investing the money, because once the refinery is being built, anything they produce in that refinery is going to bring more money, like more than the money you spend on the refinery. You understand? So now they should divide the money, because money from subsidy is much. It's very much. It's in fact it's much inches. It's much. Understand what I talk? So now they should split the money. One part is gonna go for education. One part is gonna go for refinery. One part is gonna go for other things in the country. Because say you want to pack all the money to education, it's not gonna really be that okay. Let them split the money. Otiama better. Otiama need weight. It's gonna have weight, and it's gonna be very, very better and better. Somebody here says education is power. He is telling the truth. It is better to use the money to fund education, pay off the outstanding before the money disappeared. Yeah, that's true. They should fund education, yes, but not all the money. They should split it. They should split. Somebody says British are thieves, exploiters, and manipulators with entitlement syndrome. I think so. But it says keep your advice to yourself. It is not needed. Go your home. We don't need your advice. All the commenters are telling the British people that Hoga, carry your, you know when you are telling somebody that please don't match, they don't Hoga, carry your advice to the front. We don't need it. That's what they are telling these Britain people. Hoga, hey, be advising. Hello, hello, go front. I need it. We don't want your advice, because your advice is you give with right hand, you collect with left hand. So what are you advising us for? That's what I said. I want UK people. I want Britain. You understand? So please. Alright, let's read more comment from people. Somebody here says hypocrite after scamming Nigerians. They threw elite certificate that is valid for 2 years, because as Nigerians we forgot English language after 2 years. Why would Britain not send money? They rake in from Nigerians studying in Britain to the educational sector if they are so concerned. Okay, somebody here says, with millions of unemployed graduates dying of hunger and poverty. You see, I understand the fact that things are really happening, but funding only education, it's not going to really be that encouraging, because just like what the last commenter said, there are a lot of graduates out there. So funding only education will not really help. They're going to fund it, yes, but they need to split it. Let it reach those vital sectors that can yield fruit and can also give people job, because that company that left Nigeria, that Gaslink, that company that does glucose, that left Nigeria and go back to their home country. Imagine how many persons that have lost their job. So now we need the government to build refineries and other things to help all these people to get job, because now these people now have added to the unemployed people already on ground. So you understand what is going on right now in the country. So now for them, funding holy education is not going to be advisable. You understand? God will help this country. Alright, viewers, welcome to today's news. Please do watch about the comment section. Let us know what your views are. Thank you for listening.